Hey guys, welcome back to Miniature Adventures. So, today, what are we going to be looking at? Well, hope you're ready to get your grub on. I hope you're hungry, because we're going to be looking at the Mess Hall from LV 427 terrain. So, Mess Hall, pretty much where you're going to eat. I mean, you know, it's like the sci-fi equivalent of a tavern, I would say. Now this set is great. It has 4 entrances, so we can hook it up to the rest of LV 427's existing lines, whether that be the Nostromo, whether it be another starship, whether it be a space station, or even a base on a planet. We can hook it up, and we can obviously seal these up depending on what we want. I really like this. This is different from normal. Now, you'll see that you do get seats. Now, I'm being a complete idiot, didn't print them all off, because it actually comes with ones that don't have holes, so you can kind of place them around, and I printed off too many of the ones that don't have holes, and not enough of the ones that do have holes. But, basically, you get the point. You know, we have 6 tables, which I like. I think maybe I would like it if the tables and the chairs you could move around, maybe put 2 together, or long ones if I wanted, like, you know, long ones like they do in military kind of mess halls. That I kind of would have liked, but honestly this is pretty much good enough for what we're looking at. I like all the storage we have along the sides. We'll take a look. You can see how much detail really goes in. I like the fact that we're using the standard graded floor. It really means that the existing lines, it kind of fills in. It looks like we've got dirty mess there. We've got some food dispensers. We've already got some food and drink on here, and the chairs we can kind of put in different positions, which I like. So you don't have to glue these down, but it just adds a bit more stability. And again, here we got some more food disposal. We got some kind of, like, you know, where you put your dirty trays, and then I assume trash cans. We've got some control rooms, and it looks like it says LC1, so I mean, in theory, you know, you can have different things. I like the fact that this is clear. That really does kind of show out. And then pretty much we're looking at the same kind of thing. Now we have a nice cool kind of plates and things that I like. I like the fact we kind of have this buffet style thing here. That's really cool. All of this prints without supports, and we do offer this as an option in our range. And this would probably set you back about, with all the chairs and everything, you're probably looking at about maybe $40 for the whole lot. That's US dollars, which I really like. And nice and kind of you know, attainable. Definitely goes with the other corridors, like I say. And we can kind of put this, maybe we'll put that there, or you could even put it there like that, and then we could put this one over there. It has the Weyland-Yutani, but obviously we can hide that if we don't want the Weyland-Yutani being used. I like the fact it has a kind of little tablet, so it really gives that kind of lived in feeling. You know, staff have just left it there. Maybe, like I say, it's on a starship, and you know, they're just sitting down for breakfast, or it's on a space station. You know, and this is where
To us.
To us. To John.
Hero of Planet P. Lola, 2 ships shot out from under you. I fly a goddamn desk.
The battles I fight are with numbers. That's what I do. That's what I know.
station. Yeah, and this is where everyone comes to eat. And it's not overly crammed with detail, which is something I like. Sometimes less is definitely more when it comes to some pieces of the terrain. This won't distract you from some of the other pieces, but it gives you enough that it's not just a boring piece just sitting there, which I like. And like I said, we've got a little bit of food tray here, a cup, some kind of monitor, and then we've got the pegs for the chairs. So it really does lean itself towards a viable and kind of universal addition to the range. I like the fact we have a different trash can. We've got some cups here, another food tray, some kind of like tablet. But yeah, guys, that really is it from this. I mean, there's not a lot. Imagination really can run wild with this set. So please tell me in the comments, what would you use this for? What does this kind of remind you of? Me, like I said, it reminds me of kind of like a military barracks kind of mess hall. And yeah, this was printed on the Bamboo Labs A1 with Anycubics grey filament, as you can see, and it really is nice and strong. And I just printed this with the standard nozzle, and the details still popped just as much as if it would on high detail. I don't think there would have been much difference, just the amount of filament it would have used. So that's it, guys. This is the Mess Hall. I really like this, and I hope you do too. And hopefully we'll be seeing this on one of your tables. Thank you.